Hey guys, ready to do some DIY tonight? Just wait for some people to hop on. Getting everything together. I think I got everything. I hope I have everything. Just waiting. Got a stray hair or something. Oh, there's somebody. Hey, Greg. Oh, I gotta turn the light on. I didn't turn the light on. Hang on, guys. I'm coming back. I didn't turn the light on. Alright. Turning the light on. Sorry. Had to jump up and turn the light on. Now y'all can see me better. I thought something looked funny. I had to turn the light on. Alrighty. Just waiting for some people to hop on. Say hey when you hop on, so I know that you're here. Oh, somebody left. Oh well. Say hey when you hop on. If you're saying hey, I can't see comments. I hope that I see comments. Y'all comment so I can see if I got comments tonight. Hey Stacy, hey Bill. Okay, good. I saw that comment. I'm hoping I get comments tonight because, you know, the other night I couldn't read my comments and I was totally lost. So, hey Carol. Hello Bill. Hey Janet. Hey Tanya. Alright guys, we're going to get started. Y'all notice anything different in here? Does it look different to y'all? Hey Jane. Y'all notice anything different back here? I've changed my whole room around this weekend and fixed it kind of how I want it because I got to fit my laser cut and glow forge in my room because I don't like it being out in the shop. And so my son helped me and his girlfriend helped me fix all this, and that was an undertaking. Hey Amanda, thank you. You are dangerous for this cooped up mama. Yeah girl, I gotta do some crafts to stay sane with all this going on. Thank you Amy. I've worked really hard on it. I've tried to not put anything in the middle so y'all wouldn't miss anything. So tonight's the first time I'm going live with my new setup. I've turned my whole room. I was against a window and now my whole room is turned to this end of the room, which is a lot better because I have a lot more room. So it's a whole lot better. Hey Cynthia from California. Well, thank you for coming and watching. Hey Amy. Don't say glow forge in front of Carol. Glow forge, glow forge, glow forge. It's awesome. I'm sorry, Bill. I had to. Okay, guys. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to make a little birdhouse craft. I have this little birdhouse, and I'm Lee from the Turquoise Valentine, in case I didn't say that in the beginning. I always forget to say that. Hey, Carol and Barbara. Hey, Julie. Okay, so I have this little birdhouse from Walmart, and it started off just like this. This is a little different style. So this is just from Walmart in the craft section, the little wood stuff they have. And it started off looking like this, okay? But for time's sake, I went ahead and painted what I'm going to want my undercoat to be. Hey, Deidre. Hey, Colin. Howdy, Mama. Hey, Shani and Tina. Okay, so I went ahead and painted what I'm going to, I want my undercoat to be. So what we're going to do and what I've already done to this is I've already put the crackle, I put crackle medium on it because we're going to crackle this little birdhouse. I painted with my Waverly white chalk paint from Walmart, and then I painted, this is elephant and this is the white. So I've painted parts of it, what I wanted to paint, what I'm going to end up painting. This is going to be the colors that's going to show through the crackle, okay? So, so I painted one coat of each where I wanted it, and then I painted the crackle. Y'all can see it, it's just crackle medium. I've painted that on top of the paint and it's dried. So then I have this candlestick this came from Goodwill, I think. Probably a dollar or two. I see these all the time in Goodwill, and I have a whole little stash of candlesticks down there to do random things with. So we're actually going to put this birdhouse on top of this candlestick. We're going to paint it first, though. But this has been painted with this elephant color, and then the crackle medium has been put on top, so I could save time because I have to wait for the paint to dry and the crackle to dry, and so it's kind of a process. So this has got paint and crackle, and this has got paint and crackle. So I'm going to go ahead and start painting that, but we're going to actually make these into one thing. And then I've got some of my mini florals from the Dollar Tree, and we're going to dress it up a little bit. I got a little bird we're going to put on it. Yes, this was cut with my Glow Forge, this little bitty bird, and here's this little wing that goes on. And we'll put him on the birdhouse, and we're going to dress it up. Look, Carol, I cut out a bee just for you. Look at how cute and little he is. You see him? Isn't he cute? He's little bitty. We're going to put him on there too. So we're going to like dress up this little 97-cent, I think it was 97-cent birdhouse, okay? So that's what I'm going to do now. So like I said, it's been painted, and then the crackle medium has already been put on, and it's dried. So now we're going to paint on top of that, and then we are going to just let it do its thing and crackle, okay? So let me get everything out of the way. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint a coat of just this Waverly paint on top of my crackle. And as my mentor friend who's on here tonight says, just paint in one direction. I'm going to try my best to paint in one direction. So I've got my paintbrush. Like I said, the crackle's already on there. So I'm just going to paint. I'm going to try to go in one direction, Carol. But, you know, I don't know if I can stay like that. I'll probably forget. So, what y'all doing today? Y'all had a good day? Everybody stayed home, or are you working? Walla Walla, Washington. That's neat. Like the new backdrop. Thank you, Shani. We worked hard on it this weekend. My son and his girlfriend, they came up here. I probably shouldn't say that, but and they helped me move almost my whole entire room around. And so I've organized and cleaned out some stuff and got rid of some stuff and organized some stuff. Because I like crafting just as much as I like organizing. So I love to organize all my stuff and have it all together. And I'm trying my best to try to just don't overlap, and load the brush real thick. And load that brush. Okay. Carol's my crafty friend, and she tells me, I got the crackle and stuff from her, the idea of doing it, and I love the idea. I used to do it years ago, but it's been a long time, and when I saw her do it, I had to have some, and I had to crackle some stuff, so I'm crackling for the first time tonight. So, working from home, Lori, okay. I'm still working, going to work. I work in a medical clinic. Well, it's starting to crackle already. It's pretty cool. So this is the first actual project that I have used the crackle on. And if it doesn't look just 100% wonderful, I want it to look distressed. So it'll be okay. Hello from Ohio. Hey, Julie from Ohio. And y'all, my little sign is right here. Y'all see it? I just set it up there rather than have to hold it. Pennsylvania. We got all people representing all over tonight. That's awesome. I'm glad y'all guys hopped on tonight to see me try to make this little birdhouse. I'll have to change all this up again this weekend because Easter will be over. And then I have to take all my bunnies down. So, I love my little bunnies. Alright, Carol, I hope this turns out really good. It's already starting to crackle a little bit. I don't know if y'all can see because of my light, but I'll try to hold it. I don't know if y'all can see down here on the base. It's already starting to crackle because it's starting to dry. Because the chalk paint dries pretty fast, but I'm going to set it over here in front of my little van, and I'm going to let it do its thing. And it's turning out so good. So I'm going to paint the top of the birdhouse and the bottom of the birdhouse. I'm going to paint it this real pretty blue color, but I'm going to paint this part white. And I don't think I'm going to be able to use this big fat paintbrush. So I'm going to set it over here. So I'm going to get a smaller brush because there is no way that I can get in all those places. Busy. Keep you busy. Hey, Kim from Kentucky. Missed a spot on the tip. Where? Up here? I'm trying to get it all. And it's crackling. It looks so cool though. I'm so happy it looks so good. Thank you, Shelly, for sprinkling. And I don't know how well this little brush is going to do, but I'm just going to start painting. And we're going to see. And I put the crackle on pretty thick too, because, hey Christy, I put it on pretty thick because I don't know if this is true, and Carol, you can correct me if I'm wrong, that the thicker you put it on, the better, the more crackle you get. Is that right? Hey Haley, hey Johnny. Got a bunch of people on here tonight watching. Yay, Christy, you finally made it. So this is the kind of project that if you kind of mess up, it's okay because it's going to crackle and look old, and that's fine. I'm going to paint that little perch. But yeah, I put it on pretty thick. Look, ooh, it's already starting to crackle, guys. I don't know. I know that light you can't really see. But it's already starting to crackle. It looks so cool. So if you haven't tried this crackle, South Haven, Mississippi here. Well, Danny, I'm in Hernando, Mississippi. That's crazy. You found me. You're literally right up the road from me. So hopefully I won't mess this up too bad. Won't be an epic fail. Never used crackle before, but I've always wanted to. I did it years and years and years ago because I mean I've been crafting a long time, but I've done it on like furniture and stuff. So I don't think I've ever just done it on a craft project. This is a little 97-cent birdhouse, and I have noticed that when I go back over some spots, overlap or something, it kind of pulls it right back off or something. But it's okay. I know y'all can't see that, but it is so cool. But y'all can see it after the picture I posted, but you might can see it there. See the little crackling right here? It looks so neat. Lawrence, Mississippi. I'm originally from Meridian, Mississippi, and I lived in Enterprise for a long time. And now I'm in Hernando, Mississippi. Haven't used crackle. Well, I hadn't either, Teresa. Not on a craft project. If I have, it's been a long time ago and I don't really remember. Thank you, Sandra, for sprinkling. I appreciate it. So how is it where y'all are? Everybody's still locked down and staying home and cool. My parents or family are in Hernando. That's awesome. Thank you, Sharon. So I'm just, Carol told me not to go back over it, so I'm just kind of making strokes down it like this. Yeah, Sherry, it is beautiful up here. I love it here. Hey, Gia. Thanks for hopping on. This stuff dries. The chalk paint dries really fast, and it's already crackling. If I do it thin, it starts crackling almost instantly. Hampton, Georgia. Never been to Hampton, Georgia. Okay. So it's okay if it looks a little distressed to me. Oh, that front is just so awesome. Can y'all see how crackly it is? I know that light is so bright. But, I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to get where y'all can see it. You might can see it there. And then the camera don't want to focus. But it looks so cool. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Ashley. I'm just trying to get down here in these little cracks down here. Okay. Alright, it's already crackling. So I'm going to put my white brush up and I'm going to get my blue out. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Jimmy Faye. Okay. Oh, y'all, this candlestick looks so awesome. Can y'all see how crackly it looks? It is just like crackled all over. I'm just amazed. It looks so good. Thank you, Shirley. Now I've got paint. I picked it up and I've got paint on my fingers. Let's see. Hey, Marcy. What an adorable birdhouse. I love it already. And it's 97 cents from Walmart, guys. It wasn't expensive. So if you go get your groceries, go pick you up a birdhouse. So I'm going to put a little bit of this paint. This is Americana. It's called Blue Harbor. I didn't want to do it turquoise because, you know, you can tell that's my favorite color, but I was going to go do a little different, something different. So I'm going to actually put some of this blue out here, and then I'm going to put a little bit of white because, like I told y'all in the past, acrylic paint dries a little bit darker than actually what you see when you pour the paint out. So I don't want it to be quite that dark blue. I want it a little bit lighter, so I'm just putting a little white in my paint, and I'm just going to mix, 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 mix with the end of my brush. So I gotta have some water, guys. Hey, Leanne, well, that's my name too, spelled just like that, from Georgia. It's funny when I look up and see my own name and I'm like, what? Hey, Newman. Okay, so I added a little white to it. And you really can't tell it's that much difference, but it is a little bit. Because it's going to dry a little darker. Okay, so I crackled the top too, so we're about to see what this is going to do. So, oh, that looks so good. I just got to show y'all if you can see it. See how, can y'all see how crackly it is in the back? I know that light is bright, but I'm trying to get it to where you can see it. When I take a picture at the end and post it, y'all will be able to see it. So I'm going to go do the same thing with same technique. I'm just going to kind of brush down and make big long strokes because Carol said do not go back over it. So that's what I'm trying not to do, but it's gopping up in some places. But that chalk paint really does crackle. It's pretty. I was hoping that it would crackle with chalk paint because I just didn't know if it needed acrylic paint or if it needed chalk paint. But see, I painted under this gray because when it crackled, I wanted you to be able to see the dark coming through. And then I painted the roof white because I want the white crackle to come through, and it is. It's starting to dry, and the white's coming through the blue. So I wanted it to be just a little different. Something's right behind you and you're trying to show. Hold something. Oh, okay. Hold something up behind it when I show and the light should focus. Okay. I'll try that. But I have this light here so y'all can actually see me, and I forgot to turn it on in the beginning and had to get up and turn it on. And it's bright. What brand chalk paint? I missed that. It is just this Waverly white chalk paint, and then the gray was also Waverly too. I love it. Hey, Lori. I love Waverly's paint. It's awesome. I've used folk art chalk paint, and I didn't like it as well, and I absolutely love this. I bought I got a cabinet that I'm actually going to paint with some white paint that my Glowforge is going to sit on. So I'm going to do the edges of the roof. I mean, I've coated this whole entire birdhouse with crackle. So I want it to crackle, crackle, crackle. So I was scared it was going to take so long, so I just went ahead and did it ahead of time so y'all wouldn't have to sit here and watch me paint and watch paint dry. But what y'all guys got going on? What y'all do today? I've watched several makeup and clothes videos. Crafting is a new addiction. Amanda, it's addicting. I've been crafting my whole life, and I love it, and this is my niche. I have finally found my niche. I love to teach people. I love to have community with people. I like to do this. I like to get on here and chat with y'all. Thank you, Carol. chat with y'all and just have a community and get to know y'all as people, because, you know, I like to have like-minded people. That looks really good. It's crackling white under there. I don't know if I'm brave enough to try to paint under these eaves or not, but we're going to do it. What can hurt? Organizing your craft area all day. I did that this weekend, Sherry, as you can tell, because this is different. I'm not in front of that window anymore, but that wasn't the reason why. I've got as some of y'all know, I have a glow forge. I just got it a few weeks ago. Bill, I said it again, glow forge. And I can cut out wood. It's a laser wood cutter, and it has to be exhausted out a window. I just pulled off some of the paint with my fingers, but that's okay. And so I had to have it by a window because I'm going to put it in here, because right now it's in my husband's shop, because we were worried about it smelling when it cuts, but it exhausts it out. So I'm going to actually put it in my room, because when you cut with it, you have to actually, thank you, Sherry, you have to actually sit with it while it's cutting. You don't need to leave it, because it is a laser, and it is wood, and it does burn it. So I don't want to leave it, so it can be in here cutting, and I can be doing other things instead of just sitting there looking on my computer. So I'm going to move it in here. So, but the cabinet that it's going to sit on is actually what I'm going to paint with this Waverly. So, because it just paints so good. I mean, I've tried to look at the Rust-Oleum and that kind of paint. I just can't get away from Waverly. I just can't do it. I like it. I've actually painted a bookcase with it, and it turned out wonderful. Couple of coats and you're good. But with this crackle, I'm not going to have to paint any. I mean, you're not supposed to paint but one coat. But it looks amazing. So if y'all haven't tried the crackle, I advise you to try it if you're looking for something. It came off Amazon. You can get Waverly on Amazon too, but it's on, hey Pat, well thanks for hopping on and coming on. Just follow me. I'd appreciate it if you'd follow me, and I try to come on about twice a week and do some different things, and just craft away and chat and try to have a little normalcy in life, and have a happy, positive area that you can come to and watch me craft. Okay, so there's our little birdhouse. Can y'all see the white crackling? Let me see if I got something to hold up against it. I don't know if I have anything. Yeah, I do. Like this. Can y'all see the white through there? See the crackle and the it looks so dang good. Let me see if I can get it closer so y'all can see. I'm just impressed. I don't know if that helps or not. I'm trying to hold it and it's wet. See it? That looks so good. Looks so good. Okay. I don't know if I guess I should paint the bottom. Let me see if I can show you the candlestick. I don't know if y'all can see it. That light is just bright. Can y'all see the crackle? It looks so neat. Can you put crackle on cement? I don't know, Christy. I don't know about that, because I don't think, I mean, I guess you could if you were going to seal it. I mean, I know you can put it on furniture and you seal it. I mean, it's worth a shot. You might could try it and see. Alright, so we're going to let our birdhouse dry. That is just so dang cool. It looks so good. Okay. We're going to work on my little bird right here while we're waiting for this to dry. Okay, so I got this little bird. Y'all see him? I cut him out just a little bit ago. And there's this little wing that goes on. I cut him out with my machine earlier. Can you see? Can see the crackle. Okay, good. Y'all can see it. Okay. So I'm just going to put a little Mod Podge on him. Where's my Mod Podge? Little Mod Podge from Dollar Tree. I'm going to paint a little bit on my bird. And I'm just going to Mod Podge. I'm going to put a little bit of, this is a, whoops, my little hymnal pages. You see I cut a cross out of it. Actually, I cut this cross out of it. See? It looks cute, don't it? Alright, so I cut that out of it. So I'm going to paint a little bit on this bird. And we're going to Mod Podge some music pages to him. Trust me, I'm nodding my head yes. I do the same thing, Nancy, when I watch people craft. I like my friend Carol, who's on here, she does the same thing. She has Be Inspired Market. So if you don't follow her page, you need to go follow her. Her and her husband are a hoot. And she'll be doing something, and I'm just talking and waving at her and all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, I'm such a fool. like she's in their room with me. So you just kind of get carried away. So I'm going to put a little bit of Mod Podge on him. And I'm just going to stick him kind of where I want him. I love that bird. I do too. He's so cute. Now I got to figure out which side I'm supposed to put Mod Podge on him, on the wing. There's his little wing. I'm just going to put a little Mod Podge on. And stick him right there. Whoop. Okay. There's my Mod Podge. So the way I do Mod Podge is I put it on and then I'll cut, hey Graham, thanks for watching. Glad you hopped on. Just follow me. I got lots of stuff, ideas all the time, doing something different. Never know what I'm going to be doing. Here lately it's been bunnies, but Easter's about to be over, so we're switching and kind of doing a spring thing tonight. So I just take my wood piece and I put it on my paper. See, he's all on there. And then I cut around it. That's just easier for me. And I just take my X-Acto knife and just kind of cut all the way around. Some people cut it out and then they glue it to it, and that's fine too. It's whatever works for you. This is just how I found that I like to do it. So you can do what works best. And sometimes you'll see somebody do something a little different. You're like, I'm going to try that. See if it works for me. Alright, there's this little wing. Got little words on it. I didn't get any music on that part, but that's okay. So then this is so thin, this hymnal page is so thin. So I really just cut a little bit and it just comes right off. And there's our bird. See, he's got little music notes on him. Yes, you follow Carol and Bill too. You do the same with them. That's okay. So now I'm going to take his little wing and I'm just going to put a little glue on the back. And I'm going to hot glue his wing. Uh-oh. They don't stick to my fingers. Hot glue his little wing right on him. And let him set just a second. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that. Uh-oh. I don't know if some of y'all saw the sunshine video that a bunch of us did the other day. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. Did y'all see that? The dancing we did, I think on Fridays when I did mine. There's our little bird. Can y'all see his little wing? So it's music and then the words are on his little wing. So we're going to put him somewhere on the birdhouse, like maybe down here somewhere. Hey Cheryl. Well anyway, we did the sunshine dance thing Friday night and we had to take it down because of the music. So if y'all are wondering where it went, that's why. So there's rights to the music, and so if y'all saw it, I'm glad you got to see it. I feel like a big old fat fool. And I had to bribe my kids to get them to get up there with me and do it. But they did it. It was fun. So there's my bird. And I got my house, my birdhouse. And then this. So it's all dry. Got a little blue paint back here, but it's all good. Yes, we love doing it. It was a lot of fun. And, you know, we have to follow by Facebook's rules. So we did and took it down. But I'm glad y'all got to see it and glad y'all enjoyed it. But that's where it went, in case you were wondering why it's not there. So now we're going to dress up our little house. But it's all crackly. The whole thing's all crackly. Like I said, you'll get to see it better when I post a picture. But you can really see it there. It looks so good. Yeah, they had to come down. Okay. So now I'm going to try trying to decide if I should go ahead and... I'm going to go ahead and glue it on first. Let's hope it doesn't come apart. Now I'm wondering, should I paint the bottom? That's kind of bothering me. I'm just going to brush a little blue on the bottom. I still got some over here. Very impressive. A lot of us, yes. We'll come up with something else to do, but it was fun. Oh, it's awesome on the dance. No, it was terrible. Oh, that's why I made the boys get in there with me, because I bribed them with money. I bribed them. I was like, not doing it. And of course, my oldest, he's 22, and he was like, Mama, there ain't no amount of money that's going to make me get up there and do that. Okay, so I had to paint the bottom because that was bothering me. I didn't paint the bottom. So I'm going to let it dry just a minute. Do you put the crackle on first? Pat, I painted part of it white, and then I painted part of it gray, depending on what color you want to crackle through, and let that dry. Then I painted a layer of crackle on it, and so I'm told that the thicker you put it on, the more crackle you get. I don't know. I put it on pretty thick, and it looks like a clear coat. Yeah, Carol, money talks, but when they're 22, it's like, that ain't enough money, Mama. So anyway, then I painted the crackle on, and I let that dry, and then I just painted it in with you. So if you're just getting on, that's what I did. I just kind of did some steps ahead of time because I didn't want this to take forever. All right, so that's about dry. My trusty little fan I got over here, and I got my cord where y'all can't see. See my little fan? Y'all can get these at Walmart for like $5 because I saw it when I was in Walmart, and I absolutely love this fan. I just put my projects in front of it and let it dry, and it dries in no time. Oh, Colin, $500. No, son. Negative. No. Negative, Ghost Riders. Not happening. It's too late anyway. They were cheap help. My younger ones. You'll twerk awkwardly for $500. Okay, when you come up next time, we may have to bargain some. Okay, so I got him painted. Now, I want to E6000 this because I want it to stay. But I'm going to put a little hot glue on it so I can get it to stay for the moment. Okay? Because E6000, you get it at Walmart, wherever, Amazon. And then I have this handy dandy little key right here that you just crank your tube and you don't get your tube all wrinkled up. Your services are expensive. Yeah, they are. For a 4-minute dance, so I'm just going to put a little bit up here around my candlestick. And I already know I got too much. It's going to ooze out the sides, but it'll be okay. You see, I got my little key on there. And that way your tube doesn't get all crinkled up. And you can just crank it as you go, and it'll come out, and then you're not at the end of the tube trying to mash it to get it all out. So I'm going to put that to the side. There's my birdhouse. But I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue up here to hold it for now until the E6000 can dry so I can go ahead and mess with it. So I'm going to do like this. Try to get it centered the best I can. And I'm going to hold it a second. Where'd you get the key? It's on Amazon. I posted a link to it. It's been a couple weeks ago, but I can post a link when we get done so you'll know. But it's just a little metal key like that. And the first time I ever saw one was, I know they have from toothpaste. Yes, Carol, that key is awesome. I saw it at my hairdresser. She gets my color, when she colors my hair, she gets it out of a tube. And she had a little key like that. And I was like, where in the world did you get that? And she goes, oh, the hair color place, whatever. And I'm like, that is cool. She goes, yeah, because you can get every bit of it out of the tube. And I was like, I might need that. So I got me some for my E6000. Because y'all know if you use this stuff, this tube's aluminum. And when you get down and you've been mashing on it so much, it gets all crinkled up. And then you get down to about here. And then you just chunk the whole thing because you can't get any more out because you can't push So I ordered my keys and got them already. Thank you. You're welcome. They are really awesome. I mean, I like to share stuff with y'all when I find things. And okay, so now it's all one piece and it's all crackled. It looks so cool. I'm hoping it doesn't fall off and just go boom. But right now it feels like it's pretty on there. Okay. So I mean, I would think just E6000 you should be good. I just hot glued and E6000 so I can get it to stay here so I can mess with it. And we're gonna make it cute. So let me turn my fan off and put my plate up. Alright, so now I think I'm gonna put the little bird. I think I'm gonna glue him right up here on the little birdhouse right there. So we're gonna put him there. I'm just gonna put a little hot glue on here. And I just kind of put it in the middle because I don't want it to ooze out of the sides. And I put it on the tail, and I don't know why I did because the tail is going to stick off. So I'm going to try to get it off without burning myself. Okay, so he's on there. So there's the bird. See him? I just wanted him to be a little different. I started to paint him, and then I said, no, I'm just going to put a little paper on him and make him a little different. And you can use what you have. Use newspaper. It doesn't matter. I started to put scrapbook paper on the roof, and I was like, no, I think I'm gonna paint the roof and crackle the whole thing. But you could put scrapbook paper. You could cut paper to fit each side, and then do like different patterns of scrapbook paper or newspaper or wrapping paper, whatever paper. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Shirley. Whatever kind of paper you have, just search your stash and get some stuff out and just play. Like I said, this little birdhouse was 97 cents. So, and it's all turning out cute. And this was from from Goodwill. I'm having withdrawals from going to Goodwill too because I love going in there and junking. I cannot wait till we get let go and we go somewhere. Okay, so now I've got, put this over here. I've got these little berries. I brought those out the night we did those little bunnies up there. The little pip berries. And I think they're cute. And the blue is what I was kind of going for to bring that blue out. So that's kind of where the inspiration from the blue came from. So I think I'm just going to start it back here in the back. And just hold it with my finger until I figure out if that's what I'm going to do. And wrap it around a few times. Like this. Uh-oh. And this came from Hobby Lobby, this pipberry stuff and the Easter stuff. Of course, we know Hobby Lobby is closed too. But it's not essential to go to Hobby Lobby. But it really is. Don't tell anybody. So I think I'm going to just put a dot of hot glue back here in the back. And hold put the wire in it and hold it there a second. I miss thrifting. I do too, Sylvia. I love to thrift. I love to go to the Goodwill. Any thrift shop I can go into, I like, stop, I want to go in there. Like I said, this candlestick was at Goodwill. It's probably $1. And I see them all the time. Like I said, I have a whole little cubby over here that's got glass candlesticks, wood candlesticks, and I'll break it out and say, oh, I can do this with it. And that's what I did this weekend. I was like, I'm going to get that candlestick out and I'm going to put a birdhouse on it. And then I can put this, you know, on a table, on a coffee table, make a cute little vignette with it. Put some stuff in front of it, and it's springy, so you could leave it out all spring and be just fine. All right, so there's my pip berries. I'm trying to decide now if I'm going to go all the way up the birdhouse. Let's see. Entangled. I think I'm going to do that. And just go around the bottom a couple of times. Pip berries are so cute. Thank you, Christine. So I think that's probably good. Y'all think that's good right there? That's cute, isn't it? It kind of looks like Christmas lights. I don't want it to look like Christmas lights, but it does. Uh-oh. Lost some berries in the process. But anyway. Alright. So, let me I'm not going to hot glue it back here. I'm just going to kind of tuck it in the other wire and we should be good. Yeah, Sylvia, I think it's cute too. I love that. I love the little pip berries. Isn't it cute? But see, I mean, that's 97 cents. Candlestick from the thrift store. And then some pip. I painted it, and it's just so stinking cute. But we're not done. Because y'all know I've got a million jillion florals over here from the Dollar Tree. Because I've collected them all. Before we got locked totally down, I went and stocked up on a bunch of stuff before we got locked all down, so I would have stuff to do to occupy my time. So there's my birdhouse, and I even have this little bird nest that I have. I think it came from Michael's. I've had it for a while. I was thinking about gluing it there, but is that kind of, I don't know, it's kind of redundant with the birdhouse and then a bird nest, or should I glue it down there? And then I have little eggs that I actually made out of clay that I can glue down there. My husband and I need to stay out of thrift stores. I love thrifting. And then I repurposed it into something else. I mean, in my kitchen, on top of my cabinets, I have stuff up there. And I can promise you, everything up on top of my cabinets came from Goodwill. And I just redid it and repainted it or whatever I did to it. And people go, you didn't get that from Goodwill. I'm like, yes, I did. Are they still open? No, Goodwills are closed, I think, Jennifer. Hobby Lobby, all that's closed. Well, the Goodwill by my house is closed, So should I put the bird nest down here or no? Or put flowers and glue my eggs down? Thank you, Donna. Million love it. Thank you, Sharice. You like the nest? So put the nest, so I should glue the nest down at the bottom and put some flowers around it. Why not? Let's just do it. Let's do it. So I'm going to do it. Okay, I'm going to glue. These are little eggs that I actually made. And I painted them. And then I splattered them with little brown dots. I don't know if y'all can see them. Flowers. And the nest, or just flowers? How adorable. Thank you, Kimberly. Flowers. Okay, so just flowers, no nest. So y'all, I'll hold it up there so y'all can see again. I like the nest. Well, I'm going to put flowers regardless if I put the nest, so I can do both. Okay, we'll put the nest at the bottom, and we're going to put flowers. So these are little eggs I made out of clay. I just rolled up my clay, just like an egg shape, and then I painted them, because I had that nest, and I couldn't find any eggs that size. So I'm just going to put some glue on the bottom. So I made my own eggs. They're not perfect. They kind of look like lopsided jelly beans, but it's okay. All right, so there's my little eggs in my nest. Now I'm going to glue it down here. I'm going to kind of glue it to the side, and then I'll put flowers around it. Hopefully I can get that thing to stay. Maybe. Kind of a weird surface. Get another glue. And this is what I have left of my glue sticks, and it's going to be a full-on emergency when I run out. I'm gonna have to get on Amazon. One of these lasts a long time though, but still, I use my glue gun for every craft I do. Fill the hole with raffia. That would be cute. I hadn't even thought about it. I was wondering when I showed it to the camera a while ago, and I could see the wood in there. I was like, ooh, I gotta do something to that hole. Fill the hole with raffia. I could do that. I have some moss too. I could fill them with moss. Sometimes nests fall out. Yep, Sylvia, they do, don't they? Okay. So I got my little nest. He's down there. And I got to put another glue stick in. Let me show y'all a trick if y'all haven't seen me do this before. So I need to put a new stick in here. So I'm just going to take a dot of glue and put it on the end of the new stick. And then stick it down and butt it up against the one that's in there. And it'll just keep on going like one solid stick. Okay, so it's on there. So now, I'm going to turn it around where I can see what I'm doing. All these little flowers I have from the Dollar Tree. I guess I'll work on the bottom first. So I wanted some yellow, because this has got yellow, purple, blue, and pink in the pip berries. So that's the kind of the theme that I kind of wanted to stick with, I think. So I think I'm going to, these are like little, I don't know what they are, but let's see what it says. It says Heather on here. Heather. I don't know. These are from the Dollar Tree. And I don't know if that's too tall. Just gonna cut it down with my wire cutters. Cut it down some more. Thank you, Terry. So I'm just gonna start gluing some stuff down here, and I'm gonna cover it up with some moss. So don't worry that all my little stems are gonna show at the bottom because I'm gonna cover it up. I just gotta hold it till it hardens up. Thank you, Shirley. Y'all are sweet for hopping on tonight and watching me craft. See, I'm putting that there if I can get it to stay. While the glue's getting hard, there it goes. Okay. It'll stay. Okay. So let's put some little purple stuff down here. That might be kind of big. Let's get in this blue right here. I appreciate y'all watching me tonight. I'm just kind of doing some stuff. Glad you showed putting the dot of the glue, because yes, because that really helps, because like I said, then it just continues to go. But have y'all seen those glue sticks that are like, I don't know how many feet they are, but they come in a box, and it's, I mean, it's like 20 feet or 15 feet of glue sticks. It's crazy. Here comes Amazon. Oh, here comes Amazon. Yeah, here comes Amazon. Yeah, they come to my house quite often. So, yeah. Because right now, I mean, they're still shipping stuff. I know they said they weren't, but I think, you know, they're just putting all the essential stuff that people order. They're kind of putting that all first, and then they're doing other stuff. Because, like, my husband ordered something, and, you know, it's Prime. It's supposed to be 2 days, and then it took, like, a week to get here. So, I think they're still doing it. They're just putting the essential stuff as a priority. But they're still shipping stuff. Trust me, they've been here. Let's see. That little yellow thing is really bothering me. I don't know if I'm wild about it or not. Where's my cutters? Jesslyn said, kind of looks like Rapunzel's tower. Oh, it kind of does, doesn't it? So this is some lavender. What do y'all think about that yellow thing? I just don't know if that's doing it for me or not. So I'm going to put, trying to think, put some purple. I don't know, y'all, that yellow thing is bothering me. Y'all think that yellow looks okay? It kind of looks like a yellow cactus or something. That is weird. I don't know. See if I can, maybe if I cut the big part off or something. I don't know. It just looks funny sticking up like that. Where's my scissors? You like it? All right, well, I'll leave it for now. I may trim it off. I'm just poking stuff and making it up as I go, to be honest. I really didn't have a plan or rhyme or reason what I was. No yellow thing. Put smaller flowers on the yellow thing. It's very pretty. Okay, well, the purple, that may look a little better. Maybe I just need to keep going. You know, there's part of a project where you go through that stage of, oh my gosh, that's awful. But then it turns out okay. I didn't have a whole lot of little bitty flowers, so I had to dig through, because a lot of them are really big, and I just didn't have a whole lot of little. So I'm going to glue one of these over here. Take the yellow out. So I got some people saying take the yellow out. All right. No yellow or yellow? Or does it need some green? I like the yellow. Could do a smaller piece. I'm thinking so. I'm thinking that thing right there is just not, it's just not doing. Okay, it's gone. Put it over there. Making a mess. Does that look better? That's better, isn't it? It's not so in your face. Put some purple. Okay, I kept it. I'm just not doing it as big. Then I'm going to glue some greenery over here. I think it needs some green leaves or something. So I'm going to glue that there. Much better. Yeah, I think so too, Teresa. See, then I put a little green behind it. That looks better. So see, you can always fix it if you don't like it. That looks better. Okay. But then I'm going to put some up here. I'm going to put some of these little pink flowers up here. Up here by the bird. And fix it. Make it look all pretty. It's looking better. It is. It looks really cute. See, I put one up there by the bird. I know it's bright. See, can y'all see it? I put one there. I think I'm gonna put something else. See, these little blue ones, they're like this whole big tall little blue thing. And I'm just pulling like the layers off and putting them on there. Like that. And just pull off some. Hey, Laura. Love the yellow. Yeah, the purple, the yellow was just too, it was too big or something. I don't know, that blue does not do it for me either. Thank you, Leanne. Let's see. So this turned from a 97-cent birdhouse and probably $1 candlestick at the thrift store. And now I've got something to put on my little table when I take all my Easter stuff down, which it'll probably go back here. But some stuff does go in my house or out there in my other stuff. All right, I put a little purple flower there. It's kind of big, but I'm making it work. See, isn't that cute? And the little eggs, I guess it fell out. So now, I'm going to get out the blessed messy moss. And I also have this stuff. I got it out. I didn't know if I was going to use it or not. This is that vine-looking stuff I told y'all about that I got somewhere. So I didn't know if I needed to add, might need to add some leaves up here or something. Add a little something, something. Bill makes fun of me because I say that. That's just my little thing. I always say, you gotta have a little something, something. Adding some leaves to it. Thank you, Carol. Let's see. So I hope y'all try this. Like I said, when you go to get your groceries, just whip on over there by the crafts and pick you up a little birdhouse and paint it. I started to paint it each side a different color, and I really didn't know what I wanted to do, and the pip berries kind of did it for me as far as, oh, that's too big. The pip berries kind of inspired me on the color, what I wanted to do. Sometimes you have something in your mind of what you want to do, and then the next thing you know, you change it and go a different direction, and that's okay. That's just creativity. I don't know if I like that. Taking that off. So you just sometimes have to go with, your project may change shape and form all the way through, and you may have in mind just how you want it to look, and then you change your mind halfway through, and it turns into something else. And that's okay. That's where you just kind of let creativity take over and just do it. Change it as you go. You may have it all planned out, and then some kind of happy little accident happens, and you're like, oh, I'm going to do that. Okay, I added some little green up there now. Isn't that cute? That looks so much better. All right, so I'm going to do what somebody told me, and I'm going to open up this bag of mess, is what this is. This is Spanish moss from Dollar Tree. It's hot mess. That's what it is. Makes a big, huge mess when you get it out. So I just try to leave it in my bag, and I just cut off what I need, because you get the whole thing out, you're just going to have can't wait to make one. Forgotten knives. Yeah, you search your stash, and you might have a candlestick, or I know the Dollar Tree has those little glass candlesticks. You could chalk paint those, and it'll be just fine. That chalk paint does good on glass, so just do a couple of coats. All right, moss or no moss coming out of the hole. Put some in the nest too. What, some moss? Y'all just want me to mess with this stuff. It's awful. I may put it all the way around the base, actually. I think that'll... But somebody told me if you spray hairspray on it, it'll stay where it's supposed to be. So, might have to try the hairspray. Okay. Woo! About to burn myself. Happy accidents. That's right. Sometimes you just have happy accidents, and it just goes into a whole nother direction. Those crafts are the best crafts where you result. Yep, exactly. Go somewhere else. And that's why I'm kind of asking you guys what you think, because y'all are looking at it from a different eye than I'm looking at it. and y'all might have a better idea than I do. Because my ideas aren't always the best. Everybody, it's good to have some little input. I want to add a small butterfly on top. Now that would be cute. I know some of my flowers somewhere had, I got a bee though. I'm going to put my bee on there too. But I have a butterfly. Some of these flowers I got from Dollar Tree has a butterfly on it. Already in it. I don't see them. I don't know. Thank you, Teresa. I would add a small, yeah, butterfly. Cute. I know there's so much you could do with this. I'm just putting moss all the way around the bottom. Kind of cover up the bottom of that candlestick. Oh my goodness, look how cute. See? Make it go. Gonna have a haircut though. And some hairspray. Because it's, as y'all can see, it's horrible. I'll give it a haircut. All the little straggly pieces. Let's see. I need just a little bit more. Thank you, Teresa. I think it's looking cute too. It's actually looking a lot cuter than I thought it was in my mind. It looks really cute. I decided to go with that blue. This is my first time watching Crafting with You. And oh, do you? Okay, Kim. So yeah. Well, I'm glad you found me and hopped on. I love Bill and Carol, and she's become one of my dear friends that I've never met. I know that sounds crazy, but anyway, I just love them. Look how cute it is. See, I put the moss all the way around, so if you see it from the back, it'll look decent. Let's see. Don't it look cute? Okay. So should I leave that in there? Do y'all think that looks okay? Add a bit in the nest. Okay. Just a little bit. A little bit of this stuff goes a long way. So should I leave it in the hole of the birdhouse? Let's see. Oh yeah, that's going to add a little something to it. A little something, something. Okay. Yeah, that kind of makes it look real. Look at that. See? It needs a haircut though. Yes, leave it in the hole. Okay. See? Look how cute. Just a little inexpensive thrifted candlestick in a birdhouse. And I'm all ready for spring. Let me give this a haircut up here. This is looking wild. Hello from Indiana. Oh, Sandy, I'm glad you could join us. I hope you click the screen and follow me, and it'll tell, ask you if you'll be notified when I go live. You can do that too. And you can also do this if I can reach it. I would appreciate it. There's my little thing. Now I'm gonna put the bee. Where's my bee? Here's my little bee right here. Can y'all see him? He's little bitty. So I was thinking about putting him, let's see, the bird's on that side. So maybe I need to put the bee like there. I like the bee. Hey Donna from Colorado. Okay, I'm gonna leave that stuff in there. Can y'all see the bee? I'm gonna put him up there. Let's see how I can get him up there without burning myself, because he's little bitty. I cut him out too. I just love that Glow Forge. Bill, I love my Glow Forge. It's so awesome. I can cut anything I want. Look. Alright guys, look how cute it is. I am just loving it because I did not expect it to turn out looking this cute. But I just absolutely love this. And my little bird. I know the light's bright and y'all can't see. I'll move it back. So cute. I got glue stick. They're like flying everywhere. I know y'all can't see them. So stinking cute. Look at him. Hey, Miss Margaret. Glad you joined me. I used to do art classes at an elementary school in Enterprise with Miss Margaret. She's an awesome, awesome art lady. Let's see. Would love to have a glow forge. I know. I bit the bullet and did it, Angela. I looked at them long enough, but my husband has just really gotten into the Inkscape since we got it, and he has watched so many videos trying to learn how to do Inkscape so he can design stuff, and he's all about it. He's all about making stuff. So he loves it just as much as I do. So I will, Bobby. I gotta find my butterfly. It's over here somewhere in all these flowers. I don't think it's on any of these. It's like one bunch from the Dollar Tree had a butterfly on it. But anyway, but isn't that really cute? I thought it turned out so cute. And I'll post a picture so y'all can really see the crackle. I'll do it up close so you can see it. But it looks really cute. Like I said, if you missed it, I started off with a 97-cent birdhouse, a thrifted candlestick, and I painted it, and then I crackled it, and then I painted it again. And then I just put some little accents on it and little details, and there's this. But if y'all can't find, you know, I know you can't go anywhere right now, but the little bird nest, if you have some of this moss, you can actually make your own bird nest. I saw somebody, they actually dipped it in Mod Podge or white school glue, and they kind of formed it and made a nest and let it dry, and you can make your own nest. So I think that's really cool too. But it'd probably take a while for it to dry, but still you'd have your own little nest. I mean, just get creative and you know, find ways to do stuff, because like I said, we can't go to the store except for the grocery store or Walmart, so they can get a birdhouse at Walmart. They had this one too, so this is a different shape, but yeah, it came with a sticker on the front, and God bless, I don't know who told them to put a sticker on the front, because of course it didn't come off in one fell swoop. I had to scrape the rest of the adhesive off, but this is how it comes. And I could put one on a smaller candlestick and then do a little arrangement of 2 of these, because this is different than that one, and paint it, you know, different colors. That would just be so cute. I might just have to do that. So, but anyway, so I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you have any questions, you can message me. Or, you know, I'm going to go back and read the comments and message your, you know, answer your comments if you have questions. But I hope y'all try this. Like I said, go get your groceries and just run over there and get you a birdhouse in Walmart. And I'm not telling y'all to go out and buy anything, but just look through your stash. Do it with scrapbook paper. You don't have to crackle it or paint this side one color, that side one color. Paint it all real bright colors. It'll look so cute, because I was really torn about what I wanted to do, but I wanted to use the crackle. So that's why I did it this way. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Judy. I appreciate y'all watching. And if y'all do this, there might be some people out there that want to watch me paint a birdhouse. So I appreciate y'all hopping on. And you can click the screen, you can follow me, you can hit notify when she goes live, and like my page and all that good stuff. So y'all be safe, and y'all wash your hands. So we're all in this together, and hopefully it's going to be over soon. So just use what you got and get crafty and make some stuff. So I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate it. You have a blessed night too, Sylvia. Bye, guys.